everybody. I am Siobhan Tuvino, and this is Hard Hat Legends, and today my guest is Megan Herzog. I said your last name correctly, didn't I? Okay, perfect. Because I know you as Megan Short, but she's now married, so would you tell us who, would you tell us who you work for and what your role is in that?
I am the executive director of the Springfield Contractors. So I've been there for 9 years now.
Okay, wonderful. All right, and we'll kind of get into what exactly you do. Okay, when you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, I wanted to be everything. I wanted to be a vet until I realized what they do. Then I wanted to be an attorney later. I mean, I wanted to be everything.
You wanted to be everything?
Everything.
Okay, and that's pretty typical, I think. Yeah, okay. What was your first paying job?
I was trying to think back of first paying job was either babysitting or Mexican Villa.
Really? You worked at Mexican Villa?
I worked at Mexican Villa all through high school and college. So I was there for 8 years.
That's one of our favorite places to eat. We really enjoy that. So cool. Okay. What did you go to college for?
I initially was actually pre-law.
Oh,
so
wow.
I was 2 years in as pre-law, criminology, political science, decided I didn't think that I could do that, long-term criminal law. So I switched to marketing management. So my bachelor's is in marketing management, and then I also have my MBA.
That is a huge difference.
You would think so, but you're convincing a jury of one thing or the masses of one thing.
Oh, okay, I didn't quite look at it like that.
That's really, you're just telling a story either way.
Okay. That's very cool. Okay. With your role at SCA, what exactly do you do?
So with my role at SCA, I do everything. So the Springfield Contractors, we have about 330 different companies. So we focus only on commercial construction.
Okay.
Everything we do goes back to advocacy, engagement, or workforce development. I come from workforce development, so a lot of what I do is really zeroed in on helping set up liaison meetings, helping with that advocacy piece, but then also, career days and all the things workforce development, planning events for that. And then I also oversee the office. So we have one office staff, and she actually handles more of the day-to-day office-related things and our events.
Okay, I have met her. She is wonderful.
Yeah, Felicia's great.
Yeah, I really like her. What is CSA, and how can it benefit companies in the construction industry, for those that may not know?
So SCA, we are a trade association. We are only for commercial construction, so anything that is not a house, we're involved in.
Okay.
We're regional, so that's the cool thing for us. We've been around since 1953, but we are only Springfield and the surrounding area, about 50-mile radius.
Okay.
The really great thing is we're able to move quickly. We're able to really zoom in on what our region needs.
Okay.
So we may not have the national resources or the national name and conferences, but when it comes to the local benefits, I mean, we're able to make things happen. Our board can make decisions. We don't have to go deeper than that.
Okay, perfect. SCA has a substantial scholarship program. Tell us about that and how recipients can apply. How are they chosen?
The SCA has been giving out scholarships since the early 1980s.
Okay, because this is something I just learned. I did not realize that. So
they've actually been giving away scholarships longer than I've been alive.
Wow, okay.
Right? So when I first started at SCA, they were giving away $4,000 a year, and it was only really focused on bachelor programs.
Okay.
Now we have multiple buckets of money. So we actually have $8,000 set up for bachelor master students.
Okay.
So that's going to be your architecture, construction management, interior design, engineering, all of that. So $8,000 for that bucket.
Okay.
We have $5,000 set specifically for Ozarks Tech programs.
Oh,
so we have $1,000
cool.
per program for 5 different programs.
Okay.
Construction technology, plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and welding. Then we have $1,000 that we work with Midwest Tech, so MTI, a scholarship specifically for one of their programs. And then we have $5,000 for high school students.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, probably needed to tally it up.
She needed notes. She's doing this off the top of her head.
Then we have 3,000 more from partners. So we have the Cliff Kennedy Memorial Scholarship. Generally will go to a higher ed student.
Okay.
And then we also have $2,000 because DeLong Plumbing, Heating, and Air has matched our HVAC and plumbing scholarships.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, so we give away anywhere between $22,000 to $25,000 normally.
Wow, that's so cool. And so any high school students can apply for that?
Basically, if they're a high school student, they need to be in this region, and they
Okay.
need to be attending a school in this region
Okay.
that's related to construction or design.
Okay.
And then the same thing for the other programs. So the other groups are more in the program, so you have to be in one of the eligible programs.
Okay.
But we still work with, Missouri State Jury, Evangel doesn't have a construction program, but if they did, we would.
Okay.
CVO now has an
Evangel.
engineering program. I know. Missouri S&T. So, I mean, if it is construction or design related and it's in this area, we'll work with it.
And you have all of the info on your website, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So we actually, if you go through, we have a resources page that specifically has all of the scholarships in one spot.
Okay, perfect. So if you want any more information on that, please see Springfield Contractors Association's website. Okay.
SpringfieldContractors.org.
Okay, perfect. What are some ways that your company is bringing people into the trades?
That's an area that we're really passionate about. So we already were doing a great job whenever it came to the higher education. I mean, we're involved in the construction management advisory board, all of those types of things, but we need trade workers. We need that. So we created an entire website that is about career pathways for the industry. So it's called buildtheozarks.com.
Okay.
It came from a group of counselors that were like, we don't know how to get them into the trades. We don't know exactly what to do to get them there.
Oh, wow.
So we're like, well, we'll make that easy for you. We'll show career progression, all of the things that they need. They can go straight into the workforce, an apprenticeship program, trade school, and it maps it all out. And it also has links to apprenticeship programs, links to trade programs, all that kind of stuff. So the goal is to continue to grow, have scholarships on there, not just us.
Yeah.
It's not built on the SEA page because we want this to be a regional resource.
Right.
So it's for more than just SEA people. We also attend career days. We have always been involved in Build My Future. And then we also developed a program called Build You. And that's a trade-specific program. That's a week-long summer program.
And we're going to get more information on that. So that's awesome. Okay. What is a specific challenge you've encountered as a woman in your job, and how did you navigate it?
I will say that I came into the industry in such a great association that has had such strong females. I haven't really had that stereotypical people not listening because I'm a female.
Okay,
because
good.
there's already been the SEA name and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you had some of the like real old timers are like, oh, you're the new secretary for the SEA, huh? And I'm like, okay, whatever you want to call me, that's fine. But for the most part, if I went out to a job site to film with a videographer, I mean, we also would come with like donuts or something of like, hi, can we be here?
So you're buttering them up before you even get
basically. But everyone's been so respectful. I've had the opposite experience where like they all treat me like a daughter or a sister or something.
Yeah.
You walk into the room and they're like, oh, do we need to carry that for you? Open the door. So I've had such a fantastic experience that I haven't had anyone like, oh, she's just a female.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, good. What is the favorite part of your job?
I love the people. That's my favorite. So before working at SEA, I actually represented construction, manufacturing, healthcare, and IT. So, I mean, I've been in every industry at this point, really.
Yeah.
But the people in construction, they're just so down to earth. They care. They can sit there and fight like passion, because there's a bid coming out or there's something that's a conflict.
Oh, yeah.
And then put that down and then be like, hey, let's work together because we have a problem. Yeah. So you just can't beat the people.
No, I find that construction world is a very small world,
So
and
small.
Everybody helps each other out, no matter if you're, like you said, bidding against somebody, they're a straight competitor, they will be the first one to go, hey, what can I do for you? How can I help you? So
yeah, we all depend on each other here.
Absolutely.
That's the cool thing about this area is it doesn't matter when you're fighting. We recognize we need each other.
Right.
Like competitors don't want, for the most part, their competitors to go out of business.
Well, there's a couple.
I know, for the most part. But, and the big problems tend to work themselves out with those types of companies.
Absolutely. Okay. Who has been a mentor for you, and what piece of advice have they given you that you still use today? And if you have more than one, that's okay.
Man, I have such an amazing board that I can pick up the phone and call 20 different people at any point for a variety of perspectives.
Yeah.
I mean, early on, Rick Quint was one that would just challenge me. So he was president and he was one of our tenants, and I mean, he would just challenge me. I would say something and he would just push back just to make me defend it. And there were times I'd be like, I don't know, what do you want me to say then? But he would come back the next day and be like, I've been thinking about what you said. So it was not just one thing that he said, it was just this making me defend my stance and then pulling me in and, just helping me have confidence in what I was saying.
Right.
Such a great resource and such a great mentor in that. Ty Alexander is another person. He's not here anymore. He moved out of the region, but he was president also, and he pushed us to, hey, learn about the Enneagram. Why are you the way that you are? And then kind of connecting like the dots of like your personal life and what drives you in your, professional life. And then, I mean, so many more. I don't even want to say all the names because like I would like Jada Long's been amazing. Dave Robertson, like, I mean, they've all served a time and a purpose over the years to just be there and help.
That's amazing.
Whatever we need.
That's good. Okay. What are some ideas or suggestions that you may have to bring people into the trades? Because as we discussed early on, we have a shortage. We need more people coming in. So what are some things that you think we could do to help move that in the right direction? I mean, above what you're already doing, but maybe somebody else can do something for somebody else.
I think a lot of it's just telling our story because there's still so many myths in construction that it's hard work, which it is hard work, but so are a lot of other industries.
Right.
It's dirty, you're gonna get injured, you're not gonna have a job, what are you gonna do? All these things. And like, that's just not the case. So there's technology, like people don't understand the technology that is involved now and the safety things that are in place. So I think that's a big part of it is just like what the job really is. You're not out there breaking your back in the same way now. Like we're using technology to be more efficient, safer. Companies care about their workers. They don't want them to get injured, because your family, like most of these companies, like it is your family basically.
Absolutely.
But it's also not good business sense. You don't want to replace people. So even the companies that it's not that family culture, they still care about that. So that's one area is just what do we actually do, but then also showing career progression. I think healthcare has done an amazing job of explaining, a CNA, you don't make as much money and it's really hard, kind of gross work. But you're not supposed to stay there. You're supposed to move into that RN position. You're supposed to move into those other, like the higher level ones. We need to do that too. That's kind of where the career pathway model came in, but I think it's just telling that story as well. We just need to do a better job. For a long time, it was people asking, hey, should I go into this? And the people in the industry were like, no, don't do it, it's hard, no, don't do it. And we were like our own worst enemy because we needed people coming in, but we kept telling them not to do it. So we need to like correct that and talk about what it actually looks like and like the pride behind it.
Yes, absolutely. And construction there are so many different jobs that if you get into one and you're going, I don't think this is for me, there's always, hey, let's try this. I mean, we've had guys that we've had to do that here. So yeah.
And that's the cool part of like, you're a person in it. Like you're not just a number. They're your skills. So when somebody enters the industry, you're learning your skills and they are so transferable that it's a really cool thing that like, I think people aren't understanding how to get into it and like what the potential really is. And then watching like the ebbs and flows and then, the recession hit and they're like, well, we're all going to get laid off and we lost a lot of people. But understanding how many of these jobs are not, we still have all of this work and all these things that have been happening.
And we'll continue to do so. I mean, we're just growing by leaps and bounds. So Well, thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Thank you all for watching. And if you're on YouTube, please go ahead and like and subscribe and share our video. We would so appreciate that. And until next time, thank you so much.